Oh, child. All right, I got the air on. Now look at this. Let me see if I can show y'all without messing. Look at my car. See the reflector? Now the other day, I had the reflector spun around backwards. So I'm like, you dumb fool. How are you going to put the reflector on your car when you how you gonna have the reflector on your car when you got the thing facing backwards? With your idiotic self. How in the world are you reflecting the sun? I won't do too much talking because I'm gonna have to cut. How are you reflecting the sun? No. How are you reflecting the sun? You cutting already. I left my box. Damn it. All right, that's a little better. So I said to my, oh, damn it. Doing some cutting already. Yeah. But you know what? I could have got my light. All right. So I said to myself, self, how is it possible for you to reflect the sun when you got the reflector turned around and I hadn't even finished uploading the videos and because I forgot about them by the time I went on the thing to do the videos. 118 things on the thing. All right.
Actually arguing with people about whether they are a man or a woman.
I done sat down again. Forgot to turn the damn fan down. Cut. Woo! Come on, come on. This lazy ass. That's gonna be cut. You ain't gonna see all of that. All of that. Oh Lord. It looked like a lot. All right, it is a lot. All right. Oh Lord. Lord. Okay.
Actually arguing with me.
So I'm like, fool, how in the world are you supposed to be keeping the sun reflections off the front of the car and cracking the top of the damn from ouch. Oh, I figured that would make it darker. I mean, I guess I could take the lamp and put the lamp in back of me. But do I want to do that? I guess want versus need, because I sure enough left the light and I went in there to get it with the box. I sure don't feel like getting up again. So the last time that happened, I took the lamp and I just moved the lamp. And this is why I don't have the top on it because I use it to make videos when I'm too lazy to get off my ass. Oh, damn. When I'm too lazy to get off my ass and go in there and put the thing on. No, don't cancel. I do that. And that works pretty good. Should I keep the lid on it? The lamp on it like that? It's the laziness. The YouTube shortcut laziness. Instead of just getting up and going in there and getting the YouTube lamp like I'm supposed to. Should I put it right there? Like that. Like that. Just lazy. People call it niggeritis. Either way, just means you're lazy. Some people hate the word nigger. Those black folk over there. See, but now it's like getting caught in my glasses. You know what I'm saying? But if I do it like this, or if I take this like this, fuck it. You see a lamp, you see a lamp. Now, come on. All right. I am going to keep this lamp on just so that bright light is not hitting me in my eyeball and put you under my leg. Of course, all of this will be cut out. Bring you over here. Push you back. Right here. And put you down there. How about that? Works good. All right. Oh, but then one side of my face is dark. Ow. Ow. All right, so now you truly do have to go on the bed. All right, so you do have to just go on the bed. All right. All right. Because now you're wasting my fucking time. All right. Fixes everything. Okay. Perfectamendo. Take two. Hello, everyone. God. Okay, so I had a lot of hello, everyone. Just a silly video. Anyway, let me log back into my phone. Okay, so I made a short earlier and about this guy right here. And I'll just go ahead and play it because I made that short as part of this video. What the fuck? Why? And it was talking about just hilarious. The fuck? Talking about and I kind of didn't explain the what the video was about. I just left
I don't know. Can I really do more?
I just left it at go on my library.
Actually,
I just left it at this has to stop.
Whether they are a man or a woman. I grew up in Chicago. I am not saying I rooted for this. In fact, I didn't root for this, but this is how we grew up in Chicago. I'm talking about in the 80s. Just keeping it real. When I was a little youngster, that was my high school day. I used to watch what happened when men who dress like women show up anywhere. They will get moved on sight. Motherfuckers be like, get him. Right.
They didn't know how to act with that. Yeah, it was all, wait, what?
It wasn't none of them bold enough to stand up and say, I am a woman. Because when they was in the business, they was like, ouch. But actually arguing with people about whether they are a man or a woman. I grew up in Chicago. I am not saying I rooted for this. In fact, I didn't root for this. But this is how we grew up in Chicago.
All right, he's just repeating it. This is in the 80s. And since he's saying that he was in high school in the 80s, that makes him in his mid 50s. Because I was in high school in the 50s. In the early well, he said mid 50s, so he's probably in his early in the early 80s. I was in high school, so he's probably in his early 50s because I'm in my mid 50s. All right, so listen, I'm one who, and a lot of people are like me, we don't care if somebody's gay or lesbian or queer, right? That's just how we grew up in the early 50s. But he is right. There's a time where back in that day and in the 90s, if you were gay or lesbian, you were teased. It wasn't the normal thing. You had to be heterosexual. If you were a girl, you had to be with a boy. If you were a boy, you had to be with a girl. It wasn't accepted. Cross-dressing wasn't accepted. And if you came out, you got your ass whooped. You just did. It was not accepted. It wasn't new, but you had to be undercover with it. And so in the Black culture, especially, And in the Hispanic culture, and the Asians, you had to be undercover. If you did come out, this was something where if you were white, you were called queer. Or if you were white and you were lesbian, or if you were white and you were gay, we just said, okay, that's those people. It was in our cultures too, but you had to keep that shit on the low, or you got fucked up or murdered. Literally murdered, beat up, put in the hospital, or your families, you just got cut off. So we have come so far in the Black, well, the Hispanic a little bit, but even this day in the Hispanic communities and the Asian communities are still fuck you up. The Asian and communities and the Italian communities, they've come around to it, but this is why I say that in the video I put, this has to stop, because now you're going too far. Now we are accepting you. You've come out. Most of the communities and the bias against you has stopped, right? Families are accepting you. The communities are accepting you. I think there's still some big hesitation in maybe the Asian and the Hispanic communities, right? And maybe the Asian, Italian, and Hispanic communities. There's still a little pushback, right? There's still a few years behind the times, but other than that, primarily it's accepted, right? For the most part. But here's where I say, you guys, you've got to stop. You have to stop the LGBTQ queer. And now there's something called IA. Forgive me, I forget what it means. I just had it explained to me. And I'm sorry, I forgot what it means now. You have to stop attacking the people that are supporting you. Because I always have stood up for if you wanted to be gay or lesbian or queer. But now what you're doing is you're attacking the women that are supporting you to other women and men. And you're making me look like a jackass. The men that are against you, you're saying if you're a man and you now want to be a woman, and I'm supporting you that you're a man and that you want to be a woman, you're telling the men and the women that I'm not even a woman. And so they're looking at me saying, now you dumb motherfucker, they're telling you that you're not even who the fuck you are. You ain't got a period. You can't have a baby. You ain't got breasts. You're not even the person that you are. And you supporting this motherfucker. So you got to stop. You can't say I'm a man and I'm going to become a woman to the point where you ain't even a woman. I don't know what Jess Hilarious said because she's doing it in such a way where it's a joke. So I don't know what she said. But this person that I just showed you, where he's saying, back in the day, y'all couldn't even come out and say if you were a man that you're a woman because you get punched in your face. He's correct. He is absolutely correct. You could not even come out and say, I'm going to dress like a woman, because you would get stopped in your tracks. And so I'm defending you to say, no, if he wants to dress like a woman, he has a right to do it. If he wants to have breasts like a woman, he has a right to do it. If he wants to remove his penis and then build himself a vagina, he has a right to do it. Now you're saying, I have to re-identify myself so that you take away my identity. Don't do that to me. If you want to re-identify yourself, fine. Go ahead and re-identify yourself. But don't say that I'm re-identifying myself so that I'm not even me. You got to stop. Don't do that to me. Do whatever you want to do to yourself, but don't fuck with my identity. And if I say I'm a woman and I'm female, you get offended and you want some lawmaker to change my identity. Because that is what they were saying way back then. I'm going to fuck you up. Because then I take the position, well, let me step back, right? Let me step back and mind my goddamn business. Because I don't have an identity problem. I don't have a psychological problem with who I am, with my body parts, with my body's functions. Let me just stand back and let you get fucked up and killed. So this way I don't have to worry about somebody coming after my motherfucking identity, coming after my biological functions in my body. And let these monsters out here annihilate your motherfucking ass. Do I make myself clear? Have a nice day. And that goes vice versa for women who are doing it to men. Have a nice day.